Today is the 19th of October. The controller reported to me that the upper bound of Port Harcourt Aba Road being constructed by CCCC, is at the verge of total, collapse. This, job, 43 kilometers from Port Harcourt to Aba, it's an inherited project. And since we came on board, we've been doing everything, putting funds to see how we can finish one carriageway. And so we started working with CCCC on this one carriageway, using concrete to do the inner shoulder and the outer shoulder, so as to ensure the road lasts, while they are using the asphalt to do the 7.3 carriageway. And their method of construction has been a very serious source of concern, where you will do binder for over a stretch of 30 kilometers, and they are not putting wearing. And we have issued warnings to CCCC more than 20 times. And we told them the implication of putting binder without doing shoulder and without putting wearing. And I want the press to, capture the failure of the road that the federal government, has paid for. I've used taxpayers' money to pay for this road, and the CCC people, have consistently refused to obey all the instructions. I've been here for more than 7 times. If you get to Port Harcourt end, which they did about 2 years or thereabout, the entire road has almost totally failed. I will be writing them to maintain this road. They have refused. And so I have to take responsibility and take decision. Number one, the Port Harcourt bound is descoped. No longer going to be done by CCCC. I will direct the Ministry of Works to scout out for very qualified indigenous contractors to handle the Port Harcourt bound. They should be the contractor that will start work immediately, and then while we search for funds for them. Number two, the site handled by CCCC, they should issue them 14 days notice of termination of this job. And I want this directive to go very wide, and to after 14 days, they fail to mill out the binder and replace it, properly. They have to initiate it. They have to commit to doing that. Even if they are going to do it during the dry season, they have to maintain the ones that they have done, and they put in writing that they are going to mill out the binder at their own cost, and then be able to, put a new binder which are paid for. If they don't do that, I will shut down all their projects in Nigeria. And so the notice of termination must be issued before Wednesday, and I will publish it, so that the efforts that the president is putting, nobody is going to sabotage it. And I wonder why contractors that have more than 25 jobs being supported by federal government behaving like this. And so when we do this, they can go and say all sorts of things to stakeholders, but we don't care. Our conscience is very clear, and we will publish all the warnings we give to CCC on this project, so that the whole country will see it. Because when we are being demarcated, the contractors, there's nothing anybody says about the contractors. But when we've managed to pay, and then they could not do the right construction, then they have to pay for it.